Okay, Ghostbusters 2016. Kind of unnecessary movie. I have no idea why why it was made. Expect money, of course, but in addition to that, no point at all. One thing I also don't understand, why didn't they make it? Why did they make it a reboot? I mean, why couldn't it have been like Ghostbusters 3 instead of Ghostbusters all over again from the beginning? At least then it would have made more sense than it does now. But about the movie itself, directed by Kevin Kevin Feige, and written by two people, Kevin Feige himself and one other person, I don't remember their names, but judging from the hit or miss nature of the jokes, I'd say there's been like dozens of different writers, and I bet it has. It's been in the making for like since the, I don't know when, since the 90s, so I bet it has been gone through lots of different editions. My neck is killing me. Anyways, the movie is about these four women. Three of them are scientists, and one of them is like a metro station ticket saleswoman or something like that. Kind of like in the old ones, there's three scientists and one normal dude. One normal dude, and one of the scientists is an engineer. I actually kind of liked her, but I really can't remember their names, the character names, or the actors' names. But I know, like, I think three of the four are from Saturday Night Live, and that kind of shows, because I mean, they have, you know, like these comedic timings. They know how to like time the jokes right, but the acting itself, hit or miss, just like the comedy itself. So one of these women, the scientists, she's just about to be named a professor in a university or something like that, and then suddenly her past is revealed. She made a book about ghosts, and now she got fired because of that, apparently. Kinda makes no sense at all to me. Then she meets her old friend she wrote the book with, and her new friend, the engineer, and then all sort of crazy things, ghosts everywhere start appearing, and they start the ghost busting business, and then they get Leslie Jones woman from the metro station. First she shows them a ghost in the metro railway, and then she joins them for some reason. it's never really made clear, and she actually even says that she had a perfectly good job at the metro station, so why did he join the Ghostbusters? I don't know. It doesn't really matter considering the story, but she said it herself. So, anyways, then they got this the dude from Thor, Chris, number 3, and he's dumb. He's super dumb. It's annoying. He's so stupid. Nobody's that stupid in real life, and if they were, they'd be like some sort of mental health institution, not walking free like that. And yeah, then it's revealed all the weird ghost things, the ghost sightings is because of this one guy who likes ghosts and hates the living because he's bullied. He's been bullied all his life and he's a freak and whatnot. And he builds these machines based on the 2 scientist women who wrote the book, based on their blueprints. And these, but instead of trapping ghosts, these machines, they set them free from the other side. And apparently the other side is behind mirrors because the dude's like HQ is filled with mirrors that have ghosts behind them. Anyways, stuff happens, and then the Ghostbusters find his HQ, and then he kills himself and turns into a ghost and sets the ghosts free. And then they fight the ghosts with their proton packs, and they have actually that's one thing I kind of liked. They had these basic proton packs like in the old movies. Then they have the traps. Then they have grenades. They have pistols. They have brass knuckles and a shotgun. I think that's it. Oh, and some weird paper shredding machine. That was pretty neat. Anyways, then they fight the ghosts and save the day, and they're the heroes of the city at the end. And the after post credits, they want you to think that there's gotta be a sequel, but I'm not sure we're gonna see anything like that in the near future, at least. Anyways, there's a lot of things that I mean didn't quite like. Well, I said a couple of things. I didn't think the acting and the jokes were any good. The story made no sense. I mean, everything happened because this one guy was bullied, and that's it. There's no like mysterious mythicalism, nothing like that behind it. It's just one guy who's been bullied and now he's evil. And then I kinda made no sense also, and his plan didn't make any sense. Why did he kill himself in the first place? And after he died, he could control the ghosts. They didn't explain that at all. It just happened, and then he could choose his appearance. Did the other ghosts decide? For example, in the beginning there was this lady ghost that had been locked into the basement, and then she died, and she looked just like a zombified version of herself. We saw her, what she looked like in a painting. So did she choose to look like a zombified version of herself? If I could do that, I'd look like Schwarzenegger when I die, or something like that. But apparently he was the only one who could do that. And then he chose to look like the logo, but bigger and uglier. And then he just started to destroying the city. What? No, made no sense. Also, some of the ghosts looked pretty cool, like the dude with the weird long legs at the ending, and apparently he was also some sort of general of the ghost army. And then the lady in the beginning looked cool, and then this executed prisoner and whatnot. Slimer looked pretty cool, but the effects look bad, man. I mean, they look like they were from the era, like where PlayStation 2 was still alive and PlayStation 3 was just like beginning. And the effects look like something in between those, like either one of the last PlayStation 2 games or one of the first PlayStation 3 games. The original looked way better than this. Then I don't know. The stupid secretary guy from Thor was unnecessary, stupid, annoyingly stupid. I mean, he says, I don't wear glasses in my glasses because I don't need to clean them up. I just can poke my eye through my... If you don't need glasses, why are you wearing the frames, you idiot? And my dog's name, my cat. No, it's not my cat, it's my cat. What? And then, like, fart jokes and puking jokes. I mean, come on. I mean, some jokes were like, I kind of chuckled, but there was this. Do you know those kind of jokes where they start to like talking with each other, like the cat's out of the bag, but we need to put it inside back inside the bag. No, but like lame, boring, uninspiring, lazy. And I mean, not something I'd imagine even a child would enjoy. Then what else? Yeah, and remember how I said that this movie was a reboot? Well, you can tell it from the fact that all the three living Ghostbuster actors, I mean the main Ghostbusters, there's also two women, the secretary and the keykeeper. I have to check their names later. Anyways, they all had cameos in the movie. Bill Murray was this skeptic professor dude, and Dan Aykroyd was a taxi driver, and suck at names. Now when I Google Ghostbusters, it finds me the 2016 version. I don't care about this. I need to know. Okay, yeah. And Winston, Ernie Hudson was like Leslie Jones's uncle, and Sigourney Weaver was this another scientist, and Annie Potts was this hotel. I don't know the word in English, but she works at the receptionist. Is that a word? At the reception. But no Rick Moranis. That's weird. But I read somewhere that he is like a devoted father and something along those lines, so I can respect that. And obviously Harold Ramis could not join this movie, rest in peace. But they were reduced to these like so unnecessary and sad little cameo roles. Bill Murray dies, spoiler alert, if anyone even cares about this movie. Bill Murray dies. Dan Aykroyd is a cab driver who sprouts like stupid nonsense. I don't wanna take you to Chinatown because it's too far. Isn't that your job, you idiot? And then he's like, I'm not afraid of ghosts or whatever. I don't remember how he says that, but it's stupid. That's what I do remember. And Ernie Hudson was then, well, that was kind of funny, but also unnecessary. It could have been played by anyone. And Sigourney Weaver was this engineer woman's kind of like, you know, tutor or something like that. She appeared in the like mid-credit scenes, and she definitely, well, okay. None of the original cast members looked like they were enjoying themselves. They didn't, you know, like you could just see from their eyes. They were like, I'm doing these for you guys, and then I'm out of here. They had this look, you know, like someone when you're talking to someone and you can see from their face that they don't care what you're talking about. They're like shut up, get to the point. Kind of like you are, I suppose, right now. And then Annie Potts was like, yeah, you can find our janitor from the basement or whatever. And like, no point at all. If they had made this movie if they had made this movie a sequel, like a real Ghostbusters 3, the cameos would have made more sense. Maybe Venkman didn't believe in ghosts anymore. Maybe he, you know, like argued with himself that this was all a hallucination. I smoked a lot of pot at that time when all that happened. And maybe Raymond got hit hard. There were no ghosts anymore, so he started to drive a cab. Wouldn't really explain his lack of interest doing his job, but hey, I'm just throwing ideas here, and well, they could have just said that you could see Egon's, I mean, obviously not Egon's, but Harold Ramis's head in the movie. At least I thought I saw it. It was like this statue, like a bust in the university in the beginning. But they could have, if it was a sequel, they could have, like maybe Egon after the original Ghostbusters, maybe they broke up, and Egon continued being a professor at that university, and then Egon passed away, so they could have like put him in honor of Egon Spengler, great man, a statue. And then well, maybe Dana, Sigourney Weaver's character, maybe she got an engineering degree, and after she got that, she started tutoring this other scientist who was in this movie. Then maybe Winston just, okay, that was one job among others, now I own a funeral home. And then, what was the name? Janine, Annie Potts' character, again with Winston, just another job. Now I'm a receptionist in a hotel. See that? It's still stupid, but it's not that difficult to like make a connection to the original movies. I have no idea why they decided against that. I mean, maybe they were like, we need an origin story. Well, it could have been an origin story anyways. But nah, it's too easy. Life isn't supposed to be easy, right? So let's make this as difficult as possible. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't like it was pretty bad, the movie itself, and like it wasn't insulting or anything. It didn't, but it was just unnecessary and lame. I mean, I think they just, like, okay, we like Ghostbusters, but that's about it. Like, we like the idea, the concept behind it, but screw the old ones, man. I mean, I can, like, if they decide to make a sequel for this, good for them. Maybe they'll make it better this time. But if they don't, I'm not surprised. I can see why they wouldn't. I don't know how well this performed, but I'm pretty sure it was a bomb. And because it just doesn't offer anything new or worthwhile. And just kind of left a pretty bad taste in my mouth. And this is even without, like, even if I didn't know about the whole controversy behind it, if you don't know, when this movie wasn't even out, people saw the trailers. I saw the trailer, and I was like, won't be seeing that one anytime soon. And then James Rolfe, you may know him better as the Angry Video Game Nerd, decided that he won't be seeing or reviewing this movie because it looks like crap. And I can understand his reasoning. And I watched it because I happened to see that it was on Netflix. And currently I'm on sick leave, so I don't have anything better to do. So why not? It's not like I did waste my time, but at the moment I have time. So, anyways, after he said that he wasn't going to see or review this movie, people got mad, like salty mad, and supposedly it was because he hates women now. All of a sudden he hates women, and these people were like, if you won't see this movie, you hate women. English isn't my native language, so I don't remember the word now, but you hate women and you're against feminism and all that nonsense. What? The fact that this movie is bad has nothing to do with the fact that the main cast is all women. I don't care. The movie was bad. Badly directed, bad effects, bad story, bad jokes. It's just bad. And not like bad like Michael Jackson, but bad like my dog pooped on the carpet bad. You know? No. It just... Here's the bottom line. If you're sick, on sick leave, you can watch this movie and make your own opinion, form your own opinion. If you like this movie, good for you. It's not like it affects my life. You can like it or not like it. I'm not here to trying to form your opinions for you, nor do I want to affect them. I'm just here to tell my own opinion about it. And my opinion is pretty bad. I mean, it's worse than Ghostbusters 2. And I don't even dislike Ghostbusters 2. I think Ghostbusters 2 is pretty good. Not as good as the first one, obviously, but definitely not one of the worst sequels there is. This one, this is a reboot, so it's not technically a sequel, but this is like, it's not nearly not in the top 10 worst movies I've seen, but maybe in top 10 most unnecessary movies made. And if I had to grade it, which I will, 2 out of 5. And I'm being generous because I like Ghostbusters, I like the theme song, I like the gadgets, I like the ghost designs, and I liked like some of the jokes, and I did kinda enjoy. I have to confess, I admit, I did like the engineering woman. She was pretty like funny. although I don't see the point explaining how the gadgets are made. Like, this does that, and I'm not smart enough to uh, tell you guys what she said, but she was pretty cool. But overall, as a whole, the movie sucks. It just, no reason for it to exist other than, but I'm not convinced it even made back the money it costs. Not that, yeah. Waste of my time, but fortunately I do have time now because I'm on sick leave. Yeah, this has been a rant about Ghostbusters 2016, as it's apparently called, or Ghostbusters Answer to Call. I don't know if it's just a typical European / Finnish after title. I don't know if it's called Ghostbusters Answer to Call in anywhere else, but I don't see them answering any calls anytime soon.